All right.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
Oh!
Your kingdom will perish alongside you.
Well, dang.
By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence.
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Louise.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Oh. Okay then. Oh. I haven't seen this before. The last one I have, but I have not seen this before. Huh. Huh. Okay then. Alright, and here we are. New game. Let's get started, shall we?
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are.
Who, me? Me?
One who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
Okay then. By the way, for those of you joining us on YouTube, welcome. My name is the Soulbound Alchemist, and this is my first playthrough of Metaphor ReFantazio. Now, Who shall guide the protagonist? Oh. I guess they are talking about me. As an actual me. So that's interesting. We're just gonna call ourselves Soulbound. Yes. Oh, yes. You will name the protagonist later. Yep, that I thought so.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation?
Ooh. I would say not always. Words and stories and the imagination do influence reality quite a bit. So I'm going to say not always.
More than wishful thinking. More than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with storyteller because I'm more interested in. Oh my gosh, there's one called Regicide. No thanks. I'm going with storyteller. I'm more concerned about seeing the story through to its conclusion than I am about a tough time. So we're going storyteller.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
Something not good.
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get rid of those?
That's a good question.
Next one. Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife is. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy. Hold it!
Oh, okay.
Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Let's want to get stuck like us.
Ooh!
You drew steel.
I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Oh.
Stand aside!
Nice. Ouchie. Well, that's one way to introduce the world.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well,
I'd say so.
At least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Are you alright?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right?
Ooh.
The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Oh, okay. Okay. Chill. Chill out. The Tradia Desert. Interesting.
Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt, though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Okay, yep.
Let's go.
Okay.
Stop!
Wait, I'm sensing something close. Don't move. Oh, that thing's gross.
Watch out!
Sandworm Valmo. Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Face sight. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, avoid them at all
Watch out.
costs. Okay.
Look!
You got this You got this Sparta not as dangerous as Sandworm Elmo. Good to see you, Gabe. Good to see you again. I said this the other night, but welcome back.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
How about refresh my memory?
What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives.
Oh, okay.
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through.
I mean,
Come
fair.
on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least.
Yeah.
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
Oh, that's clever. Oh, I like that. It's as though music is playing directly in my
Music
mind.
was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
I love the fact that they gave a story reason for background music. Games never do that. That's cool. Hey, look.
Over there.
That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Trod is already in sight.
Let's go.
Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight.
Got a sec?
Yeah, that's a bunch of monsters over there, so I'm gonna need to be careful. I am a weak little noodle of a man at the moment. It's not worth trying to kill anything.
Like this.
Give me that. And give me that.
Come in handy. Pocket it. Hurry!
All right. Uh-oh. This is bad. Oh. Oh, okay, that's bad.
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart. and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
O great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory to grant me thy audience. Or no, thy guidance.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
Oh dear.
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
That's not gonna end well, my dude. That's not gonna end well.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only elder here, in the whole city even.
Interesting. Interesting. Learn to play an instrument, Navi.
Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Ooh.
Shh, careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back
Except
from
we
this.
saw Count Luis
We'd not
murder
have
the
to
king,
ask if the prince
so...
was still alive.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Okie dokie Loki.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part.
Oh, high
You gotta
stakes,
get
you say?
enlisted so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, Nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Alright, sounds like a plan, Gallica.
So?
Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit that you're lost and ask me for advice. Okay. Cool. Okay, we're gonna start by saving the game. There we go.
An elder? Here?
Ooh.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Ah.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter?
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic.
Oh,
pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
Not at the moment.
Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
That thing is huge.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it? Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty. Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter.
Oh.
And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Considering I'm joining the army, I guess I'm not staying long because if I remember correctly, we leave.
Oh, I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Fair,
Well,
fair.
that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Let's head there.
All right.
Give it a fold, I say. Who else can it be?
Ooh, I love that loading screen. That's great. I was hoping that we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an Elda. The people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall.
All right.
Easier said than done, I'm sure. But it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead.
What are you playing at?
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me!
All right, here we are.
That must be the recruitment center.
Oh.
I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
Whatever you say, Gallica. It's almost as if you're saying you're not going to be participating with me.
Okay, you got this.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth.
Yeah.
I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you?
Huh.
Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country.
Oh, I hate this guy.
War will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore.
Amen.
But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
He's haughty, and he's fat.
An
That's not a good
elder.
combination.
I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Okay, so this is important. All of these affect my stats at the start. So, because I'm wanting to do a more magic-centric build, I'm gonna go with, I've got a sharp mind, since that will increase my magic stat. So, here we go.
I've got a sharp mind.
Yes, you and every unschooled troglodyte. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Well, frick you too. Okay, now we get to name our character. Hey, Gabe, if you're still here, it says you're lurking. You want to help me come up with a name, or do you want me to just pull up a random randomizer on the internet to decide? Okay. I'm wanting it to sound somewhat fantasy, medieval, whatever you have, but more European than Asian, since this is very much a European setting. What do you think? In one of my other playthroughs, I did Rhanes. Oh, I think that's how you say it. It's R-H-A-N-E-S. So that was the name I used during the demo. I don't know what to come up with for this one. Okay. Heinz Rizzinshmirtz. I like that. It doesn't give me the option to do a last name, so Heinz will work though. I like it. Let's go with Heinz. Let's do it. H-E-I-N-Z. Heinz. And we can say that his full name is Heinz Rizzinshmirtz. I gotta write that down, otherwise I'm gonna forget about it. That's gonna be part of the name for the YouTube video.
We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now.
Thanks.
Next.
What a long line. Guess we've not got no choice but to wait our turn. And into the queue we go. Ooh, Water's Day. I like that name for a day.
I heard they get sightings. What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Next!
Okay,
Another
hello, Quartermaster.
Wait. No. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Oh.
Move it. There's a priority around here.
Yeah, sure there is.
Squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear.
Oh, frick
Spare
you
off
too.
in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force, crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Ooh.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Yeah, you heard him.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rizzinshmirtz strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Mr. Cheetah welcome in, welcome in. You got a shiny Meloetta. Wow. Oh, wow. Very nice. Congratulations on that. That is an exceptionally rare Pokemon. Very nice. Welcome to Metaphor ReFantazio. This is a very interesting game where I'm playing a human that's not called a human. We are called an Elder. And welcome to the start of Heinz Rizzinshmirtz's journey through the land of Ukronia. You just need to complete 3 origin decks for Scarlet and Violet and DOC. Oh, very cool. Very nice. All right. Thanks, sir.
You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Thank you, sir.
These days, most come with their own Magna crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
You got it. The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take many different forms like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Oh, it's a map.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Oh, boy.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed!
Yeah, I don't like you, Klinger. I swear, if there's anybody who actually likes
Look at all
that
the other
jerk
recruits.
face, I'll be
They really are
surprised.
desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword, He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey. You awake?
Oh my gosh. Cheetah, those are some cursed images you sent me. Good golly. Wow. Wow. Oh man. Yeah, those are cursed. I am not sharing those with the stream, especially since this is getting recorded. Okay. Uwu and Owo in real life. Gosh. Am I awake? Yeah, I'm awake.
Yeah, I'm awake.
Sorry to bug you. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
Never gets easier.
Never gets easier.
Yeah, I could tell. Try to put it behind you, okay? Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
I'd rather not think about it.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'll drop it. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
Fair enough, Gallica. Oh! A shuffle time! We're gonna have to wait until for about 20 more minutes before we do that. But don't you worry, we will get that going.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you.
Well, they are kids, Gabe. I don't know, actually.
When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me. I won't give up either. Trust me.
What do we have here? Oh, this is showing the convoy. Okay, I gotcha.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, 1 day remains.
Okay, Metals Day. That sounds like a very metal thing. I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. Okay, let's see here. Seems accurate to what medieval boys wore, which is a strange thing to say, that back then even boys wore dresses, and if these were not boys, I'll look incredibly stupid. Cheetah Dillip, they are boys. That's the main character when he was a little boy. And the prince. You're more referring to their faces and hair. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. That is kind of strange. Yeah, that is a little on the strange side. I don't know. Huh. But those are the only Elda we've seen so far, so we can't really judge them. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Ah, the world map. Okay, so that's our destination.
Hold on. Hold on.
Squad camp.
Let's see.
This place here.
Hey, don't forget.
The northern border fort. This is where our contact should be, so hopefully we find him quickly. Got it.
Okay, then.
All we can do for now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow. Historically accurate print.
The new recruits arrives at its destination.
Okay.
The northern border fort.
Love to see it.
The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters.
Oh! Doi, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Yep.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the
Oh,
border
okay.
front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. when I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Oh,
Spare us
gosh.
this drivel.
Thank you.
Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
And no one cares what you think either.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Is it a fight you want?
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman.
Well, frick you too.
Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll.
Stroll?
Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia.
Oh, okay.
And you are?
I'm Heinz.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth!
Oh gosh, he's still going.
Where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Me?
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Oh, and he's dead. Oh, wait, no, he's unconscious.
Not
Okay.
one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause?
Ooh!
The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Something about this seems kinda sus.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Okay. He seems smellier than
I've got a
Limburger.
bad feeling about this.
This
It's
man's
hard
an onion.
to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air,
Huh?
and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a... fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Catch it? How dare you? Sir, you look like an onion. Keep away from Wario and Shrek. Nah, Wario eats garlic. He's safe. Sus like from Among Us? Yes, sus like from Among Us. Very much sus. She's with me.
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Ah, Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally. Very nice.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
All right. Ooh. All right.
Okay?
Oh man, all the particles. This is so creepy. I love it. Well, this is an unexpected turn of events, but don't lose sight of our mission, okay? I know.
Here we go.
Be careful. Our contact should be inside, and we just have to find him. You're running with such purpose. What was that you were talking about? You said something about your ally?
Actually...
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside.
I see.
I see. Well, whatever the case, this situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. All right.
This is...
Okay. That's a lot of bodies. What in the hecking heck?
There it is. That's a human.
Excuse me?
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
What did you just call that? You called that a human?
Damn it.
This is horrific. So many dead.
How?
Grius, I hope you're safe.
Hurry.
There's no time to waste. If we look, we may find some that still draw breath. Okay, let's see. Gallica, like garlic. Oh no, we need to keep her away from Wario even more. Very nice, very nice. I was thinking Galaga. Of course, the man who's most likely the oldest says the thing from his youth. Ah, sweet eldritch horrors beyond my comprehension. That's fair. We're gonna do some exploration as well. Items are gonna be our lifeblood in this game, as they are in all JRPGs.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
I do see use for it. Thank you. Did you say that was a human being? I did not say that. Oh gosh, hi! Get back, we've got company.
What?
What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to that monster from earlier. It's smaller, but is that a human too? It looks like we're going to have to fight it. Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them.
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree? I do indeed agree. Hold on. If that's a human, I shudder to think what a cat looks like, or even a dog. Oh gosh! Yeah, that's a morbid thought. But in fact, I have seen in the demo normal cats and dogs. They are called cats and dogs. Okay. I'm glad you've still got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Look, we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand? The two of us working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Ah. Oh, okay. This is an interesting way to do this. So stun it first and then go into battle. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Okay, I know how this works. Skill.
Let's go.
Mage fire.
Fire!
Dead. Ooh, unscathed triumph. It gives me a bonus. I love it.
not bad at all.
All right. Let's get our strength up.
We made short work. All right.
Woo! We pulled through somehow. We're alive, and that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. Again, we are doing some exploration to make sure we have things.
Come on!
Kill it!
This is our chance. Forward! We'll win this. One left.
Oh,
Keep it
one
up.
left. Cool.
I won't hold back.
Dead.
Even easier than expected.
Okay.
And level 3. Nice. Why not?
We made short work of them.
It's a tooth!
How's that?
And it's dead.
Careful.
That's one of the things I really like about this game. If you are more powerful than the enemy you attack, you can just kill it with an attack on the battlefield. Dead.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Okay.
I think we're in the clear.
Okay. And I see an item.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Revival medicine. Okay. Okay.
Wait.
Oh. Egg! Hold on.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty.
Hey!
But we have the element of surprise. We could catch it off guard if we strike now, right? If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen, there's a chance their entire break gauge will deplete at once for an instant stun. Very nice. Okay. And boop!
Let's give him a fight. And we'll win this.
You're gonna let Stroll finish it off. Bye-bye. No, don't kill it. Put under your pillow so Galaga will give you money. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Galaga's not. Galaga is not that kind of fairy. Doggone it, you got me calling her Galaga now.
Look! Let's push through! This is our chance! Let's take it more
Wow. Literally no battle phase. That was amazing, actually. Alright, hello, sir. He's still breathing, but he's badly wounded. And Elda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. That monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows your people. Ah, of course this is how it ends. Dang it. Dang it all to bloody heck. And he's dead. I tried typing Galaga, but autocorrect. That's fair. That is fair.
Run.
You're so young. A fresh recruit? Get away from here now. That thing is up ahead.
No.
There's still more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. You're too late. That monster. We can't. Just run away. Stay away from that thing. Wow.
No.
Okay. And then got this guy. Ugh! Danged Elda! I knew this fort was cursed! You're why that horror attacked us!
Hey.
Calm down, it's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all had families. Help me, Elda. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Okay. Item!
Nice! I bet we'll find a use for that.
Galaga it is then. Yeah, I don't like autocorrect. It's not helpful. It thinks it's helpful, but it's not.
Hold on.
Wait.
You
two, perhaps you're searching for someone? That's right.
I get it now.
I thought as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason? Well, to tell you the truth... Oh,
what?
That cry. Is that the human from earlier? Yep, that's our boss arena right over there. It sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there are still soldiers fighting it there.
Hurry.
We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower!
Let's hurry.
Okay. Items first.
Come on! Okay, let's give this all we've got.
This is our chance.
Dead.
The next one will fall just as easy.
And at level 3. Almost level 4. A broken igniter. What the heck am I gonna do with that?
Watch out.
Ooh!
We
Teeth!
Let's give them a fight.
Let's take them all out.
Okay.
Stay sharp.
Burn to us!
Don't waste your magic, my dude!
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Okay, almost to level 4.
That'll do it.
Where's the other one? I know there's another one. It was just... Oh. It must have been lumped together with that other one.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Looks like it could be useful.
Alright. Egg! Bonk.
This battle's out.
I'm gonna win this.
Still up?
Burn to us!
And dead. And that should bump me to level 4. Yep, there it is. There you go. Step 1, fix it. Step 2, set the world on fire! Ah, more stuff. I like stuff. Coin. Ooh! Yes! I can kill it in one blow!
I think we're in the clear.
Without going into battle. I love it. Dead.
Who won?
Bye-bye.
Come on!
Oh, there was a tooth hiding in those barrels. Okay, theory time. This game takes place after an apocalypse that twisted all the humans into monsters. Either a nuclear holocaust or intervention by a deity is unclear. So, you're going the Nier Automata route? Just checking?
Hey.
Oh, crap! I did not intend to do that. Log? Okay, back up here. Where is it? Here we go. Okay. Hey, our ally could be at the top of the tower too. Let's hurry. The roof is just up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's the noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because if there's a chance that there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time? And you? You plan to forge ahead despite the risk? I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is you're searching for. Yeah, but for those who don't know, want to explain? Yes, okay, so in the Nier games, and by Nier I mean N-I-E-R, the whole thing that sets this up is back in another game called Drakengard. One of the endings has you take the final boss, which was some sort of eldritch horror, through a portal, and they end up in in Tokyo, Japan, like real-life Tokyo. They kill the monster, and then the army, the Air Force, shoots down your character who is flying on a dragon, as well as shoots the remains of the monsters with missiles, and disperses its body into particles that cover the world. What it does is it introduces magic into the world, and the way that magic works is that unless your body is specifically just like a perfect match for it, you get the person infected with the particles gets taken before a deity of some sort, and it gives you a choice: work for me, or you can be a pillar of salt. So that became known as white chlorination syndrome, and most people chose that over doing the deity's bidding, because you basically turn into a zombie at that point if you decide to work for the deity. But fast forward over thousands of years, and the world has reverted to kind of like this, with just remnants of society left over. And there you are. There's no turning back.
Leave it to me.
There's no way I'm running from this now. I see.
I'm heading out.
Well then, lend me your strength. And here we go.
What do you think?
This feeling. I knew it. That human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Let's go.
Yep.
Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go. That thing is an eldritch abomination.
Such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow!
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
Oh?
We'll just have to make it work!
No, the mission depends on our survival. Okay. Homo Gorlio. Oh gosh. I want to let you know I don't know anything about this. If I get anything right, I'm just really, really lucky. Fair enough.
Burn!
Oh, that's bad.
Monster. You're mine!
We're doing bumpkus. Ow! Like the cheese entity has humored me with accidental knowledge.
I'm not going down like this!
Okay. Melee. Oh gosh, that's bad. Oh, okay, that hurts.
Please! How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet...
I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble, and the noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
Oh gosh.
Wasn't enough.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
Oh.
Oh,
what is this?
Child. Oh, anguished traveler.
What have we here? Whoa!
Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
Ooh.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Oh! Whoa, okay. Okay, that awakening is awesome. It doesn't have the same sort of bite, though, that the Persona awakenings have. I like the Persona awakenings a lot better. Woo-hoo-hoo! That, my friend, is an archetype. Literally, that's what that is. That's the name of that power. Holy Attack on Titan, Batman!
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
You're looking at it.
Win.
Boom.
Alright, that did the trick.
That does a lot of damage. My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter. Let's go.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Easily. I attack a weak point.
Like it mainly attacks on the head weak places. We can target those.
Let's go for the legs.
How's that? We've got to hit the other spots too.
Let's go for the wings. Goodbye, wings. Ouchie. That's not as damaging as it was before.
By this power.
Dead.
Power.
Bye! The only thing I know that is kind of close to this. Fair enough. Dead bad guy.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that. I'm level 6.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Okay. We're gonna go with agility.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake.
I see.
Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero.
Oh.
The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
Stroll, you're alive!
Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius!
Ooh, hi, Grius.
Thank goodness, you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Ugh. So gross.
The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
Good question.
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Ooh.
Well, good. It's about damn time.
Yeah, no
Those
kidding.
scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Okay, through the mirror lies the prince, deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, you're just gonna crown a new king.
Where'd her armor go? That, you know what? I don't know. That's a good question. Can someone catch me up?
Can someone catch me up here?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we
Yeah,
were
I guess
exploring
so.
the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, but the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not great.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
Oh!
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Good man.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
Sounds like a good plan. Quest starts. Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Luis Guillaburn, the treasonous fiend who not only attacked the prince but murdered the king. Deadline unknown. Oh gosh! That is a very high-ranking quest. I'm gonna say 7 stars out of 10. I don't know what they call that. Ranked 7, I guess?
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light.
Sounds good to me. New ally, Grius. Grius, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Cool.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
Huh.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters. Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Reduced to atoms indeed. Okay. Tell me more about the mission.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
That would make for a very short game. Fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Okay, there's something I want to grab over here. Aha, gold beetle. There's an insect emitting a strange light. I obtain a gold beetle. Okay. All right. We're going to save real quick. There we go. Okay. Nice. All right. All right, YouTube. Thanks for joining us. This seems like a good place to end our recording. So I'll see you all in the next one. After that awakening, that was pretty awesome. We'll see what happens when we head through the mines. That's going to be an interesting thing to go through. But until then, I'll see you all next time here at the Thieves Den.